welcome to HBS. I'm Tony. So now, let's look at those memorable highlights of last week. Consequently, the final competition of dubbing competition showed up at the last week.
Eventually, we got the final dubbing competition in last week. That's a project that we put a lot of effort on. I won't say the champion again because you all knew it. But what I want to say is everybody did their best, and congratulations that the first activity in international department ended successfully. The most impressive part of this competition is the Chinese dubbing for foreign teachers. It told me that when we practice frequently, teachers also do so. They would be there with you. At last, I hope this activity will continue to run successfully next year.
The meeting of the strongmen. How did Trump measure up President Xi?
U.S. President Donald Trump's visit to China caps a month of grand political theater for Beijing, as China's President Xi Jinping seeks to position himself as a supremely powerful world leader. At the Chinese Communist Party Congress 2 weeks ago, Xi shored up his absolute control over Chinese politics and pledged to oversee the country's rejuvenation and return to great power status. Trump's visit gave Xi the chance to demonstrate Chinese power and prestige like never before. Unlike previous stops in Japan and South Korea, where Trump boasted of U.S. military strength, instructed the country's leader how many weapons they were to buy, and received obedient praise from them in return, the China trip was much more a meeting of equals. The country that Trump once accused of raping the U.S. rolled out the reddest of red carpets for him during his stay in Beijing, treating Trump to an exceptionally rare official dinner in the Forbidden City, cultural events, and a grand welcoming ceremony featuring hundreds of cheering children in front of the Great Hall of the People, the seat of the Chinese Parliament. Trump was clearly impressed, effusively thanking Xi on Twitter for an unforgettable afternoon and evening at the Forbidden City in Beijing, his gratitude overriding the potential Fox pass of using a social media site banned by China while in the country.
A massacre happened in America. A man who killed over 20 men in a church.
The man who killed more than 20 people at a small Texas church escaped from a mental health facility 5 years ago after sneaking guns onto an Air Force base and making threats against commanders, according to a police report. Devin Patrick Kelly's June 2012 escape from peak behavioral health system in New Mexico occurred months after he was accused of abusing his ex-wife and her child, according to an El Paso Police Department report obtained by CNN affiliate KVRA on Tuesday.
A newly constructed museum, which cost over $1 billion, showed up in Dubai.
On Saturday, the Louvre Abu Dhabi will open its door to the public, more than 10 years after France agreed to loan the name of the Louvre to the United Arab Emirates as part of a deal with Asian France museums reportedly worth in excess of $1 billion. While swipes have been made as an oil-rich nation for using its wealth to buy culture, there's no doubt that in terms of cultural significance, the museum is a huge milestone not just for the Middle East, but for the world. Here's why. It's universal. Yes, it's impossible for any museum to represent every culture and period in equal measure. However, the Louvre Abu Dhabi is attempting to retell the story of global creativity by taking objects out of their usual departments and consolidating the history of humanity in one continuous flow. It's certainly a commendable goal for our globalized area.
Hello everyone, I'm Lena from Year 8 Class 4. Today we invite the champion group of English dubbing contest and talk about their experience.
So hello everyone, we're Tony L, Ellie, and Ken Y. So as you know, we won the champion of dubbing competition, which is excited, and for our dubbing, Hotel Transylvania. And so I'm here to share, we are here to share some experience of dubbing. So one of our vacation homework, so we decided to make a dubbing group, and we started practice over the summer vacation. So we participated really well, and we have a lot of harmony, and so that make us really and not nervous in the final competition. So let's welcome Kenway to share some experience during the school time.
The most important thing is to practice frequently in school, and finding the foreign teacher to give us suggestion is a good way, and we done it successfully.
Yeah, and before the dubbing competition, and we are not anxiety, and on stage, and we just do well.
So here our experience, so hope you enjoy it. And that's all we have for you today. See you next week.